Welcome to a journey into the depths of your mind and body, where energy isn't just a buzzword, it's the very force that shapes who you are and how you live. Today, we're diving into the wisdom of Carl Jung, one of the greatest thinkers in psychology, to explore how you can control energy to awaken your hidden potential. This isn't about quick fixes or new age fluff. It's about understanding the power within your psyche and body, guided by Jung's profound insights into the human soul. So, settle in, maybe grab a notebook, and let's unlock the secrets of energy together. What is energy according to Jung? Let's start with a question. What do you think of when you hear energy? Maybe it's the buzz you feel after a good workout or the spark of inspiration during a creative moment. For Carl Jung, energy was something deeper, a psychic energy, a life force he called libido. Now, don't confuse this with Freud's idea of libido as just sexual desire. Jung saw libido as the fuel for everything your mind does. Your thoughts, emotions, dreams, even your spiritual yearnings. Picture your psyche as a river. This psychic energy flows through it, sometimes calm, sometimes turbulent. It's what makes you feel alive, driven, or stuck. Jung believed this energy isn't just in your head, it's in your body too. Ever felt your heart race when you're angry, or your shoulders relax when you're at peace? That's psychic energy moving through you, connecting your mind and body in ways you might not even notice. But here's the kicker. You're not just a lone river. Jung said your psyche taps into a vast ocean, the collective unconscious, a shared pool of human experience filled with universal patterns called archetypes. Think of archetypes like the hero, the wise elder, or the shadow, templates that shape how we think and act across cultures and time. This collective unconscious is like a cosmic energy field, linking you to everyone and everything. So controlling energy, in Jung's view, isn't about forcing things to happen. It's about guiding the psychic energy to flow smoothly, aligning your personal river with the ocean of the collective unconscious. When you do that, you awaken the potential locked in your body and soul. Let's explore how. The psyche's energy map, ego, shadow, and self. To control energy, you need to know where it's flowing or where it's stuck. Jung mapped the psyche into three key parts: the ego, the shadow, and the self. The ego is your conscious self, the you that makes decisions, plans your day, and thinks, "I've got this." It's like the captain of a ship steering your psychic energy toward practical goals. But the ego only sees part of the picture. Beneath it lies the shadow, the unconscious part of you that holds everything you've pushed away, your fears, insecurities, or traits you don't want to admit, like jealousy or anger. The shadow isn't bad, it's just hidden, and it's packed with raw energy. Then there's the self, the deepest part of your psyche. The self is your true essence, a blend of conscious and unconscious, personal and universal. Jung saw it as a guiding star, like a compass for your soul. The self connects you to the collective unconscious, channeling energy from that cosmic ocean into your life. Here's why this matters. Your psychic energy can get trapped. If your ego ignores the shadow, say by bottling up anger, that energy doesn't disappear. It festers, showing up as stress, tension, or even physical pain. Jung believed that controlling energy means freeing these blockages, letting the ego and shadow work together under the self's guidance. When that happens, your body comes alive, buzzing with vitality and purpose. The shadow, your energy's hidden power. Let's zoom in on the shadow because it's a gold mine of untapped energy. Imagine you're at a party and someone makes a snide comment. Your ego smiles politely, But deep down, you're furious. That anger doesn't vanish. It sinks into your shadow, tying up energy in knots. Over time, those knots drain you, maybe as a tight jaw or a restless night. Jung taught that the shadow holds not just negative stuff, but also hidden strengths. Maybe you've suppressed your creativity because you were told it's impractical, or your boldness because it felt too much. That's energy locked away, waiting to be reclaimed. So how do you free it? Jung's go-to method was dream analysis. Dreams are like messages from your unconscious, often starring shadow figures, a bully, a stranger, or even a monster. Let's say you dream of being chased. That pursuer might be your shadow, urging you to face a fear you've ignored. By journaling your dreams and asking, "What's this figure trying to tell me?" you start to unlock the energy trapped in that fear. Another tool is active imagination. Picture a shadow figure from your dream, say that bully. In your mind, sit down with them and ask, "What do you want?" Let the conversation flow, no judgment. It sounds woo-woo, but Jung found it powerful for turning shadow energy into insight. Maybe that bully reveals your suppressed need to stand up for yourself. Suddenly, that energy fuels confidence instead of fear. Your body is key here. Shadow energy often shows up as physical clues, tight shoulders, a racing pulse. Jung noticed that emotions and body are linked, so pay attention. Try a body scan, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and notice where you feel tension. Ask that tension, "What's your story?" You might be surprised what bubbles up, a memory, an emotion, or a burst of energy ready to move. Individuation, the art of channeling energy. Controlling energy isn't about quick tricks. It's a lifelong journey Jung called individuation. Think of individuation as becoming your truest self, not just the ego's version, but the whole package, shadow and all, guided by the self. It's like tuning a radio to pick up the universe's signal, letting psychic energy flow freely. Individuation is about balance. Your ego wants control, but the unconscious has its own wisdom. Ignore it, and you get stuck, maybe in a job that drains you or a relationship that feels off. Jung saw this as energy misdirected, like a river dammed up. The goal is to let it flow toward growth, creativity, and connection. One way to do this is through symbolic work. Jung loved symbols, especially mandalas, circular designs that represent the self. Try drawing a mandala when you feel scattered. Don't overthink it, just let your hand move, picking colors and shapes that feel right. The act focuses your energy, calming your body and mind. Jung found that mandalas often appear in dreams during big life changes, signaling the psyche's push toward wholeness. Another practice is engaging with myths. Archetypes like the hero or the wise elder live in stories, and they're energy patterns you can tap into. Read a myth that resonates, maybe the Odyssey or a fairy tale, and ask, how is this archetype showing up in my life? If you're facing a challenge, channel the hero's courage. Feel it in your body. Stand taller. Breathe deeper. That's psychic energy at work. Individuation isn't easy. The shadow fights back and the ego hates giving up control. You might feel resistance, doubt, fatigue, or even physical aches. Jung said this is normal. It's the psyche stretching. Keep going, but go slow. The body will tell you when you're aligned, maybe with a sense of lightness or a surge of energy. Synchronicity, energy beyond the self. Here's where things get wild. Jung believed psychic energy doesn't stop at your skin. It connects you to the universe through synchronicity. Those meaningful coincidences that feel too perfect to be random. Ever thought of someone and they called you? That's synchronicity. A moment where your inner energy aligns with the outer world. Jung called this a causal connecting principle, meaning it defies normal cause and effect. He saw synchronicity as proof that psyche and matter are part of one reality, what he called the unus mundus, or one world. Controlling energy, then, isn't just about your mind or body, it's about dancing with the cosmos. How do you tap into this? Start by opening to the unconscious. Dreams and active imagination make you more receptive to synchronicity. Let's say you're wrestling with a decision and you dream of a door. The next day, you stumble on a book about new beginnings. That's not just luck, it's your psychic energy resonating with the world. Your body often senses synchronicity first, a gut feeling, a shiver. Jung noticed patients felt physical shifts during synchronistic moments, like their energy was tuning to a bigger frequency. To amplify this, try a simple practice. Before bed, set an intention, like, show me a sign about my next step. Write down any dreams or coincidences the next day. Over time, you'll notice patterns and your energy will feel more connected to the universe. But here's Jung's warning. Don't try to force synchronicity. The ego loves to play puppet master, but synchronicity happens when you let go. It's like catching fireflies. You can't grab them, but you can create the conditions for them to appear. The body, your energy's home. Jung saw the body as more than flesh and bone. It's the psyche's home, where energy lives and breathes. Psychic energy shows up as physical sensations, joy as a warm chest, fear as a tight throat. Controlling energy means listening to your body because it's always talking. Think about stress. Your mind might say, I'm fine, but your body disagrees, maybe with a headache or clenched fists. Jung worked with psychosomatic symptoms, believing they were the unconscious screaming for attention. To control energy, start with your body. Try this. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and scan from head to toe. Where's the tension? Where's the ease? Don't judge, just notice. Then ask that sensation, what do you need? Maybe it's rest, movement, or a memory to face. Jung also loved practices that unite body and psyche, like yoga or dance. He studied Eastern traditions and saw how they channel energy through breath and movement. Try a slow stretch, focusing on your breath. Feel the energy shift, maybe a tingle in your arms or a release in your back. That's your psyche and body syncing up, awakening potential you didn't know you had. The body also holds archetypal energy. The hero might make you feel strong, the mother nurturing. When you tap into these, your body responds, your posture shifts, your breath deepens. Jung would say this is the self at work, guiding your energy toward wholeness. Challenges. The psyche's pushback. Jung wasn't one for rosy promises. Controlling energy is hard work, and the psyche doesn't always play nice. Here are some hurdles you might face. Ego inflation. The ego loves feeling powerful, but Jung warned that trying to master energy can make you arrogant. You might think you're above your shadow, only to have it trip you up, maybe as a reckless decision or a health issue. Stay humble. The unconscious is bigger than you. Shadow resistance. Facing the shadow is like opening a dusty attic. Stuff comes flying out. You might feel overwhelmed, angry, or drained. Jung said this is part of individuation, but it's not a solo job. A therapist or journal can help you navigate. Spiritual disconnect. Jung believed energy control needs a spiritual anchor, art, myth, or faith. Without it, you're just tinkering with mechanics, missing the bigger picture. If you feel empty, explore a symbol or story that sparks awe. Your unique path. Everyone's psyche is different. What works for your friend might flop for you. Jung stressed individuation is personal, so listen to your dreams and body. not a one-size-fits-all guide. These challenges aren't roadblocks, they're signposts. Your body will signal when you're off track, maybe with fatigue or unease. Trust it and adjust. How to start: practical Jungian tools. Ready to control your energy? Here are 5 Jungian practices to awaken your body's potential. You don't need fancy tools, just curiosity and patience. 1. Dream journal. Every morning, write down your dreams, even fragments. Note symbols, emotions, and how your body felt. Ask, what energy is this dream showing me? If you dream of a storm, maybe it's pent-up anger. Over weeks, patterns emerge, guiding your energy flow. 2. Active imagination. Pick a dream image or bodily sensation, like a tight chest. Close your eyes, picture it as a character, and talk to it. Ask, what are you here for? Let the answers come naturally. This turns stuck energy into insight, and your body will feel the shift. 3. Mandala drawing. Grab paper and colors and draw a circle. Fill it with shapes and hues that feel right. Don't plan, just let it flow. This focuses your energy, and the act of drawing grounds it in your body. Jung drew mandalas during tough times. They're like a hug from the self. 4. Mythic connection. Pick a myth or story that grabs you, maybe a folk tale or epic. Read it, then journal. How is this archetype in my life? If it's the hero, channel their courage in a challenge. Feel it physically. Stand tall, breathe deep. Your body will amplify the energy. 5. Body listening. Once a day, do a body scan. Lie down, breathe slowly, and notice sensations. Ask tense spots, what's your message? Maybe it's a memory or a need. This connects psyche and body, freeing energy for vitality. Start small, 5 minutes a day. Consistency matters more than intensity. Your body will tell you when you're on the right path, maybe with a sense of calm or a spark of joy. We've journeyed through Carl Jung's world, where energy isn't just power, it's the pulse of your psyche, connecting you to your body, your shadow, and the universe. Controlling energy isn't about forcing things. It's about listening to your dreams, feeling your body, and aligning with the self. Jung's wisdom shows us that the potential in your body is vast, waiting to be awakened through courage, curiosity, and a touch of wonder. So what's your next step? Maybe it's jotting down tonight's dream, sketching a mandala, or just noticing your breath. Whatever you choose, trust your psyche. It's been guiding you all along. If this resonated, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more deep dives into the mind and soul. Until next time, keep exploring the energy within you.